Hey guys, welcome to Last Movie Standing. Today I want to talk about a movie that feels like a time capsule of a film from 2006. Do y'all ever watch movies and think, God, that is definitely of its time? And I'm not talking just like movies from the 1960s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I'm talking less than 20 years ago, technically. We're going to talk 2006's American Dreamz. Dreamz with a Z.
It's Dreams with a Z.
Now, if you were alive in the early 2000s, and I'm not talking about just like alive as you were a baby, I'm talking about if you were culturally aware of everything going on, you may have remembered American Dreamz, and you may understand a lot more what this movie is satiring if you haven't seen it. This movie is a satire. It's a comedy. What is it about? American Dreamz is a political satire about America in 2006. It really is if you think about it. It follows Hugh Grant, an amazing. Okay, let's get to the cast for a second. We got Hugh Grant basically playing like Simon Cowell. So American Dreamz is kind of like American Idol. Do y'all remember that show? Do y'all remember how big that show was in the early 2000s? It was huge. It was everywhere. So you have Hugh Grant basically playing Simon Cowell. You have Dennis Quaid playing George Bush. And it's got this whole Iraqi war feel to it too, because this is when we were like in the middle of all that, you know? Chris Klein from American Pie, who plays Mandy Moore's boyfriend. You got Mandy Moore in here, who's, I don't want to call her like the Kelly Clarkson kind of, but if you think about it, how Kelly Clarkson has her talk show now, if you've seen the end of the movie, you kind of know she's a little bit more that type in this. And her boyfriend, Chris Klein, who I would say is better in this than his American Pie roles. And I've said this before, I think Chris Klein strives in like more of the comedic aspects, some over the top.
All right.
Hey, Willie, where's Sally? Get her down here.
Well, you know how girls are.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
that's some girlfriend you got.
When you gonna marry that girl? Oh, we're talking about it, Uncle Fitz. We were thinking maybe next spring, huh?
All right.
I'm not good enough.
7 years.
No, you know what I...
Like Just Friends. Just Friends is a perfect example of a great Chris Klein role. Kind of like that in here a little bit. He even has a musical number, which if you've seen American Reunion, that scene, you have a small moment with this, which is really funny. It brings it up because it goes kind of deep at one point, because the movie is about this American talk show called American Dreamz. It's basically American Idol. And you have this character named Omar. I love Omar. I'm surprised like the actor who played Omar has not really been in anything else that I've seen, because he's really fun in this movie.
Thank you. Thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind. Really. Thank you very much.
Omar plays basically, I don't know I'm going to say just Middle Eastern, because I don't know the technical political terms for everything, because I don't know if he's Pakistani. I don't know if he's Afghani. They call him an Arab at some point. I don't know if that's politically correct or Indian, because I don't know. And I don't want to just call him an Indian. So I'm gonna say Middle Eastern.
I want an Arab.
I'm part Arab.
No, don't be ridiculous.
No. Mother's Syrian, dad's Korean.
Good God. All right then. Bring me a fellow Arab and a Jew. Bring me an Arab and a Jew.
What about an Arab Jew?
Don't be funny.
Because the movie opens up at the beginning when it says Pakistan or Paki-Afghan border. So I don't really know what he is. But basically it's like this terrorist like boot camp thing. And they're filming a training video. And what's funny about it is he's really into show tunes, and he keeps messing up. You know that this is not really for him. And one of the funniest characters. Dude, I'd watch a whole movie about this. You got this Middle Eastern Steven Spielberg character that just cracked me up in the one small line. He's like, let's shoot this baby.
Okay, everybody from the top, huh? Let's shoot this puppy!
Come on.
So funny. Well, basically, he gets caught doing show tunes, and his cousin catches him, thankfully, and basically ships him off to live with his other cousins in Orange County. And these are some, like, you know, Beverly Hills Middle Easterns, and the aunt, the auntie. Don't get me started, bro.
Don't get me upset today, okay? You know I don't like to get upset. Darling, we must get him his own credit card.
Why not?
Yeah, and the sister. I've seen the sister, or not the sister, the female cousin.
Could this be little Shab now?
Call me Shazzy, everyone does. I'm so excited you're here. It's been, what, 10 years, right?
Yes.
We're gonna party like rock stars.
I've seen her in something else. She was in Ocean's 11. No, was it Ocean's 11? It was Ocean's 13. She was in one of the Oceans.
What exactly do you want us to do?
Raise those skirts up about 3 inches.
Small role, beautiful. One of the most beautiful Middle Eastern Indian girls I've ever seen in my life is in Small Role. And then he's got a gay cousin.
Hey, Omarizer. Want to see something cool?
Watch out, Super Gay Master might jump you.
Shut up, Harry She-Male. They don't want me. Nobody wants me.
He's funny too. He's really over the top with how gay he is in this. But basically, the gay cousin submits a tape to American Dreamz, and they're looking for an Arab. That's what Hugh Grant said. He goes, "Get me an Arab." So they go to his house, but they don't find him. They find the cousin Omar doing show tunes, and they cast him. So that causes a little strife in the family. But the movie cast goes even beyond just like them. Like we have who played Mandy Moore's mom? I can't think of her name off the top of my head.
Now, the whole poor white trash thing is great.
Well, we're not white trash.
No. Of course not. Of course not. So I'd like to have someone to look down on.
We are middle class.
Mom, shut your gaping pie hole. Go on, Chet Krogel.
But you know her. I'm just gonna put her. I don't want to cut this. I'll just put her image right here. She's in this very small role. And Dennis Quaid playing George Bush. They're not shy about innuendoing at all.
I'm just trying to figure out a few things.
If you wanted more info, sir, why did you cancel the weekly briefings?
Because I'm not sure I'm getting the straight poop from them, that's all. I mean, Iran and North Korea are not just like Dr. Octopus and Magneto.
You don't like cartoons? Fine, they're gone. And I said, you're gonna make one hell of a president, and you said, you mean my dad is, and I said, no, pal, you are.
I kind of remember it. I was pretty toasted.
It is very clear he is George W. Bush Jr. And you got William Dafoe. I forgot to mention William Dafoe. William Dafoe plays his right-hand man, trying to puppet him because the president's kind of an idiot. And Dennis Quaid plays it very, very well. And you only really get these sensibilities for this movie if you were around back then. Like if anybody in this audience is 20 years old, hell, if you're 25 years old, if you were born in the 2000s and you watch this movie and you're like, I don't understand. I don't understand why he's acting like an idiot. I don't really understand it's one of those things you would have had to have been alive at that time and pop culturally aware of everything. Not just pop culture, just world culturally aware of everything going on, which makes it funnier to me. But it's also like, if you're really interested in to see like, one, what people dressed like in 2006, what the political culture was, what the pop culture was with shows like this is a perfect time capsule movie, I feel like. And I feel like it's kind of forgotten about. I forgot about it. I own this on DVD. I just upgraded this to Blu-ray this past week because I saw it on, I've had it in my Amazon cart for quite a while. And it was just going, you know, it was one of those things where it just kept going down and down and down. And instead of saying, you know how Amazon will say order soon, and then they'll have some that say more on the way. this didn't have more on the way. So I was like, and this, I got this for like $15. It was, I think it's going for around 20 to 30 now. And it was kind of a FOMO thing. I was scared it was just gonna, once it was gone off Amazon, maybe it was gone. So they had like 2 or 3 left. Got it. I watched the DVD before just to see, does it still hold up? To me, it definitely still holds up. I watched this on DVD twice in the last week. And when I got the Blu-ray, put the Blu-ray in, watched it. Very much a time capsule kind of movie. It's from the director of American Pie and About a Boy. So you get some crossover with that too. You get Hugh Grant, who is also in About a Boy, and you get Chris Klein and John Chu. Is it John Chu or is that his name? I think that is it. From Harold and Kumar. He's in this as well. You'll recognize everybody in this movie. Probably the only person you won't recognize is Omar, who's one of the leads of the movie, who's really, really good. But I just feel like this is very much a forgotten gem of 2006. I feel like 2006 has a bunch of forgotten gems. So the early 2000s. Because that was the year, those were the years of straight to DVD, straight to Blu-ray. This is not that. This came to theaters. I remember seeing this in theaters. It's from Universal. But it's one of those, I don't know if it did very well. It's one of those, it doesn't need to do very well. It's just a funny satire of political climate. It's just one of those. And it's very over the top. It's very over the top. Like, let me show you this scene of Mandy Moore.
Is it them? Is it them?
Don't run! Wait, your hair!
Sally can do.
Yeah,
We're from American Dreamz.
I know.
And we're here to tell you.
You've been selected to perform on the show.
Stop screaming.
Dude.
Stop. I'm really sorry. We're gonna have to do this all over again. You're gonna have to go inside and come out and jump for joy all over again because we didn't get it on camera.
Okay.
See what I mean? So, I just wanted to talk about this movie and kind of, instead of making a list of like 2000s forgotten gems, I just wanted to specifically talk about this movie, because I feel it's forgotten about. I don't see anybody talking about it. And it's one of these I do want to recommend. But really only if you remember these kind of things. If you're like 30 and older, definitely recommend this. If you're under 25, I would say if you're really interested in knowing like what 2005, 2006 was really like, if you really want to know what 20 years ago was like, watch this movie. Because I feel like I forgot how much of a time capsule it was and how enjoyable it was. I really enjoyed revisiting this movie. And I hope you give it another chance and check it out if you've, 1, never seen it, or 2, forgot about it, or 3, even hate this movie. I would say give it a revisit. Or not. It's up to you.